Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of Chegg Presents Zinch Prep. I'm here today with Donovan to talk about crafting your personal statement. I didn't introduce myself, but I don't think it matters. Welcome to Chegg Presents Zinch Prep. Today we're joined by Donovan Livingston of the National College Advising Corps.
Yes, sir.
And today's topic, we're talking about the personal statement.
Hey, that's my favorite part of the application.
That's your favorite part,
Yes,
right?
Sir.
So why is that your favorite part of the application?
Well, Bob, I just believe that the personal statement is where you could kind of set yourself apart from the rest of the pack. I know colleges have thousands of numerical ways to evaluate students, whether it's your grades, your transcript, GPA, SAT score, things of that nature. All that's well and good, but your personal statement is where you could really talk about who it is you are as a person. And I feel like that's what colleges really want to get at anyway, is who you are.
Sure. So you've worked with students for
yeah.
the past several years, probably a couple hundred students. And so what piece of advice did you give them to start their personal statement?
Colleges are looking for you to be personal. It's a personal statement. So you can't be afraid to talk about how certain things make you feel. So when you sit down and start, talk about how your heart was beating very fast on that day, or how it was a dark and stormy night, or how the rain felt on your face. Really pull those admissions counselors in with what you're trying to say, because we get a lot of personal statements and, a lot of them tend to read like resumes, and it's not what we want. You want to be able to tell a story and talk about who you are as a person. A lot of times students focus on the event or the activity itself and not necessarily the outcome. You want colleges to be able to see how a certain event impacted you, because this is how you are today. This is who I am now. And then also, you don't want to be afraid to kind of talk about your feelings, talk about your emotions, talk about how that event or that activity really, shapes who you are.
Do you think it really makes a difference in the application, or there's a tipping point with the personal statement?
Oh, yeah. I really feel like the personal statement can definitely swing the pendulum either way. Like I said, they have access to your grades and everything. They want to see who you are. They want you to be honest and truthful in talking about yourself in such a way that makes that university have to say yes. You want to talk about why that university is a good fit for you. You want to talk about why that university can help further develop your sense of self, further shape your worldview. You want to talk about why this university works for you. And I feel like a lot of that can come just in the personal statement. And, if I was an admissions counselor, honestly, that would be my favorite part of what I do, is evaluating that personal statement, because the numbers can't capture the entirety of a person.
Right. And what's one last thing that you would give as a piece of advice?
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be who you are on paper. The personal statement is essential. You're not sending in a photograph of yourself with the application. You have to use your words to shape the image that you want the college to take away. So don't be afraid to be you. Be happy, be relaxed, be, in your zone, and just make sure that your swagger, your personality comes out when you sit down and write that personal statement.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Donovan.
Thank you very much.
I wish you the best of luck in the future. If you have any questions, leave a comment and we'll answer our favorites. If you're looking for more info on college success, make sure to register for our site, find us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to check our blog, where we post daily tips on getting in and paying for school.